Hello and welcome back for game 3 of this game 3 of this 3-game Jamboree. Puyallup second game here against Rogers. Puyallup lost the first game, a tough one, but you can look at different things and say, oh, they wouldn't do this in a real game situation, and 3-game Jamboree, blah, 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 but looking to battle back in game 2, Drake Anderson leading off again for the Vikes. He's looking to deliver. Let's see what he can do here with an 0-1 count on him. He's going to foul that one. It's going down the third baseline. He's going to run hard, but the third baseman's going to charge and get the throw down to first in time. Anderson kind of check swung on that one. It went off his bat, stayed fair. Didn't get quite the jump he was hoping for, and that one, first out. Now batting second baseman, number 27, Evan Scavato. So Evan Scavato stepping in, 1 out, nobody on here in the top of the first. Let's see what Scavato can do. First pitch, curveball in there, 4-strike-1. So once again, Evan Scavato in for the Vikes. Second man in the lineup. First game, he walked his first at-bat, and second at-bat, trying to remember what he did, but did get on base his first at-bat. That pitch, down low for ball 1. We've got a 1-1 count with 1 out for Rogers here. Evan Scavato looking to deliver for the Vikes, get things going in the first inning. Let's see if they can get their bats going a little earlier than last game against Emerald Ridge. Didn't get them going until the third inning, really, the bottom of the third, and still only had a couple hits. And the 1-1 on its way, fouled back into the fence behind him. We've got a 1-2 count for Evan Scavato at the plate for the Vikes. He's looking to lead things off here, possibly get things going after Drake Anderson grounded out to the third baseman for the first out of this inning, this game. So Rogers, a team this year that's looking to just do anything they can. Scavato fouls that one back behind him, just staying alive barely. Count remains 1-2. He's fighting back there, he's fighting there at the plate to keep going here for the Vikes. Possibly get on base. That would be huge if y'all could get things going early. And the 1-2 on its way from Carlos. Pablo fouled into right field, going into the trees there along the first baseline. Carlos Hernandez. And Hernandez, the 1-2 count. He's looking to get Scavato here, but Scavato has other ideas. He's looking to get on base for the Vikes here. And the 1-2 on its way from Hernandez. That one called ball 2, outside corner, down low. We've got 2-2 count with 1 out here for Evan Scavato. Let's see what Scavato can do. And the 2-2 on its way. Swung on. That one fouled. Evan Scavato still staying alive here at the plate against Carlos Hernandez. And Scavato looking solid, battling here. A great at-bat so far. Let's see if he can make something out of it. 2-2 count, 1 out. So Scavato steps out of the box as Hernandez is up there on the mound, getting his grip on the ball. And Hernandez from the windup, the 2-2 count to Evan Scavato on its way. Up high, full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the top of the first. Evan Scavato battling at the plate for the Vikes. Let's see if he can do something, make something out of this. And the 3-2 on its way from Carlos Hernandez. Swung on, barreled deep into left field. Evan Scavato got all of that one. That's going to one-hop to the fence. He's turning second. A double there for Evan Scavato in the top of the first. Is going to get the bats going for the Vikes. We've got 1 out, runner on second base. Big time hit there for Evan Scavato. just barreled that one up down the left, back into left field, got over the left fielder's head. Big hit there for Evan Scavato. Now batting center fielder number 3, Jonas Kim. So Jonas stepping in, runner on second, 1 out. He's looking to deliver here. Pitcher Carlos Hernandez looks like he's taking off a bracelet or something that he had on. Heads over to the Rogers dugout, but he heads back. So once again, a big double there by Evan Scavato. Gets the bats going for the Vikes. Let's see what Jonas Kim can do. Jonas last night, Puyallup had a little scrimmage during practice, and he took one deep into left field, into the trees there behind the fence in like 30-degree weather. Would be interesting to see what he could do if it was a little warmer outside. He takes first pitch above his head for ball 1. We've got a 1-0 count on Jonas Kim. So once again, Carlos Hernandez, the freshman on the mound for Rogers, but academically ineligible till the second half of the season. Swung on, fouled down the third baseline, but it's going to stay foul. Jonas Kim just a little early on that one. We've got a 1-1 count with 1 out for him. So Jonas Kim running on second in scoring position for the Vikes. Let's see what he can do with that. With 1 out, looking to get the bats going up high. 2-1 count to Jonas Kim here in the top of the first. So once again, Jonas Kim, center field, played center field last year for the Vikes. Staying in that position. Committed to play baseball at University of Puget Sound next year in Tacoma. He's going to be furthering his baseball career. That one gets by the catcher. Evan Scavato is going to take third. We've got a runner on third. A 3-1 count for Jonas Kim at the plate with 1 out. Big first inning so far for the Vikes. Let's see if Jonas Kim can keep this thing going. The 3-1 count for Jonas Kim. 1 out. Runner on third for the Vikes. And on its way, swung on, going down the third baseline. Third baseman's going to make a diving play. Make a good play, actually, to stop that one from getting out. And that's actually going to hold up Evan Scavato there at third. We've got 2 outs after the ground out to third from Jonas Kim. Now batting third baseman, number 24, Braden Molman. So Braden Molman stepping in for the Vikes here. He's looking to bring some power to the lineup this year. He's got a runner on third with 2 outs. Let's see if he can deliver for the Vikes here in the top of the first. They could use it. First pitch, down low, outside. Ball 1, a 1-0 count. So once again, Braden Molman played first base last year, a little bit of third base, but mostly just first base last year for the Vikes. Played pretty solid. Hit pretty well, like a 360 around their ERA. So hit actually very well for the Vikes at first base and DH sometimes. But played very well for the Vikes last year in their run to the quarterfinals state, but took a tough loss to Federal Way last year in the quarterfinals. But looking to bounce back, put that behind them this year. And swung on down low. The breaking ball from Carlos Hernandez gets Braden Molman there. A 2-1 count, 2 outs, runner on third. He's looking to do anything he can to bring in this run for the Vikes. That would be huge here in the first inning. And next pitch on its way. Molman swung on and missed. Gets him on the curveball. A 2-2 count. Let's see if he can shorten up here and just try to get bat on ball. Possibly get one into the gap, get on base, and bring in Evan Scavato from third for the Vikes. Let's see what Molman can do here with 2s all across the top of the scoreboard. 2 balls, 2 outs. That one going into right field. The right fielder running back, though, just not enough for Braden Molman. Goes Oppo, but the right fielder is there to make the grab. Though Puyallup had the threat there in the top of the first. Rogers does get out of it with no damage done. And coming out on the mound for the Vikes is going to be Kyler Johnson, the junior, looking to do a job here for the Vikes this year on the mound. Throws hard, just a hard-working kid. Played right field the first game. He's one of those kids that's coming into a big position this year on the mound for the Vikes, a team that had such a phenomenal pitching group last year, consisting of Brady McClain, who had just over a 1 ERA, Cole Benson, who also had just over a 1 ERA, Justin Madriz, Andrew Grimmelby, a phenomenal pitching core last year for the Vikes. A little different situation here this year, but they're looking to get the same result out of these guys. All new faces, no returning pitchers this year. I guess no returning starting pitchers for the Vikes this year. Entirely new set of faces. But they're looking to deliver and take over for those guys last year. Brady McClain now playing at Spokane Community College. Cole Benson playing for Pierce Community College. Andrew Grimmelby decided to just go to school, so he's at school at Gonzaga. But they're taking over for a phenomenal pitching core Puyallup had last couple years, but I'm sure they can deliver, and they're looking to do the same thing. Now batting number 2, Michael Dewar. So Michael Dewar stepping in the plate. Kyler Johnson on the mound for the Vikes. His first outing of the year of this 2019 season. Let's see what he can do in the top of the first inning. The field for your Vikes: behind the dish, Torrin Herrick. At first, Carter Pierce. At second, Evan Scavato. Short is Drake Anderson. Third is Braden Molman. In left field is Kendall Luckman. Center field is Jonas Kim. And in right field, I got it. Hang on. Right field is Aaron Bryhop. So we've got a 1-1 count so far. Michael first pitch a ball, then he fouls his second pitch. So 1-1 count. Kyler Johnson looking to deliver. Kyler Johnson only a junior this year, so he's getting his chance in time for the Vikes. That ball fouled into the fence there along the first baseline. A 1-2 count here for Michael Dewar. Once again, all of your home games this year will be live streamed here at V of the V on YouTube. Make sure you keep coming back for hopefully a big season for the Vikes this year. Yes, make sure to stay tuned in. We will have a color commentator, Ben Schumach. He's not with me today, but he will be here Tuesday for the game against Auburn. That last play, ball hit over to Drake Anderson at short, who's going to charge it, make a play, throw it over to Carter Pierce at first, and get the first out of this inning on a 6-3 ground out for Rogers to get this thing going. So this is number 30, Kent, the left fielder. And first pitch of this at bat from Kyler Johnson. Great pitch, fastball right there, strike one. We've got a 0-1 count with one out here. Kyler Johnson on the mound for the Vikes. Once again, he's looking to fill in for some big shoes. And that one swung on. Great pitch by Kyler Johnson. Gets him on the off speed. We've got an 0-2 count. One out here. Kyler Johnson looking to get him and get the second out of the bottom of the first. And he gets it right there. That's going to be number 10, Kent, who's going to watch that go by for strike three. Kyler Johnson, a 1-2-3 at bat right there. We've got two outs in the bottom of the first. Nobody on. Now batting shortstop, Ashton Barton. So Ashton Barton stepping up. First pitch from Kyler Johnson. Swung on. That's going to be over to Evan Scavato at second, who's going to make a fundamental ground ball play there. Throw it over, a 4-3 ground out for Ashton Barton off the first pitch is going to send us to the second inning. So far, so good for Kyler Johnson on the mound for the Vikes. Let's see if he can keep this thing going. But Puyallup coming out looking to get their bats going, possibly put a couple runs on the board here in the top of the second. Coming up for the Vikes in the second is going to be Kyler Johnson, Kendall Luckman, and Carter Pierce. Let's see what they can do. We'll be back shortly. So Kyler Johnson, the pitcher, coming in leading off here for the Vikes in the top of the second. Let's see if he can get the bats going. First pitch way up high and inside. Ball one for Kyler Johnson. Let's see what he can do here. So Kyler Johnson looking to get the bats going here. Second pitch. He's going to take that over to the third baseman, who's going to get down, field that one. A 5-3 ground out for Kyler Johnson is going to start things off. And he's going to watch that go right down pipe. He's got an 0-2 count on him. He's looking to battle back after being down here early in this count. Let's see if he can do just that against Carlos Hernandez. Puyallup could use some runs here. They've been struggling to get their bats going. Next pitch on its way. Swung on. That's going to go over to the first baseman. Kendall Luckman's going to hustle over, and Carlos Johnson is going to run over, but the error from the first baseman throwing it over to Johnson, who's trying to get it to first in time. Kendall Luckman reaches first on error here to put a man aboard in the top of the second. Let's see if Carter Pierce can capitalize on that. The first baseman, number 26, Carter Pierce. So Carter Pierce, a runner on first. One out here in the top of the second. Let's see what he can do against Carlos Johnson. And he calls time, steps out of the box. Carlos Johnson taking a little time there. So Carter Pierce stepping into the box now. Kendall Luckman there at first after the reach on error. Carlos Johnson from the stretch. And the pitch on its way from Carlos Johnson. Carter Pierce looking to do something with it. Kendall Luckman takes second there. So Kendall Luckman steals second there. Carter Pierce pulls that one, but right into the third baseman's glove. Kendall Luckman was a straight steal there to second base, and since he caught that, he was running all the way to second, didn't have time to get back. So a double play there by the third baseman is going to send us to the bottom of the second. A rough outing there for the Vikes. We head to the bottom of the second. We'll be back shortly. So coming out for Rogers here in the bottom of the second is going to be Ornelas. He's looking to get things going for Rogers, but Kyler Johnson has different plans for the Vikes here. After a good 1-2-3 inning in the top of the first, he's looking to keep that going here. First pitch, down low. Threw it hard, though, but just down low. A 1-0 count. That ball fouled back into the fence behind home plate. We've got a 1-1 count here. Kyler Johnson, once again on the mound for the Vikes, looking to keep this going. The 1-1 Swung on, going over to Evan Scavato at second. A routine play there. A 4-3 ground out is going to be the first out of the bottom of the second here. Good play. Evan Scavato's made the last two plays there at second. And delivering so far for the Vikes. And that'll bring up number 8, Key. So up for Rogers with one out, nobody on. First pitch on its way inside. Strike one there. Good pitch from Kyler Johnson. Inside corner, painting the corners of the box here. And the 0-1 on its way from Kyler Johnson with one out. Curveball, great pitch from Kyler Johnson. Started up high, tailed down just at the end into the strike zone for an 0-2 count. Let's see if he can get him here on this pitch. Pitch down low, a 1-2 count here. Kyler Johnson, a little hesitated pitch there, a little hesitated movement. But just to get a little extra power. Plenty of guys you see doing that this day and age. A double pump there to get it, and that's going to be a curveball, but it's going to be fouled into the fence there along the third baseline. Count remains 1-2 with one out for Key at the plate for Rogers, the catcher. Kyler Johnson looking to deliver for the Vikes. Let's see what he can do here. And the 1-2 count on its way. Swung on and missed. Kyler Johnson gets him swinging there in the bottom of the second. We've got 2 outs. Kyler Johnson looking solid so far for the Vikes. Let's see if he can keep it going with Lewis, the third baseman, stepping into the box now. And first baseman, first pitch from Kyler, curveball. A 12-6. That looked really good, but called ball 1. So Lewis, the third baseman, made quite a few good plays so far for Rogers over there. And that one inside. Lewis is going to turn, get out of the way of that one. We've got a 2-0 count here. Kyler Johnson looking to battle back. Let's see what he can do. The 2-0 with 2 outs on its way. Down low, ball 3. So a 3-0 count. Let's see if Johnson can just get a strike here. That's what he's looking for. Looking to deliver. And the 3-0 on its way from Kyler Johnson right there. That's what he was looking for. Strike 1. We've got a 3-1 count on the third baseman, Lewis. 2 outs. Kyler Johnson looking to battle back. Could be huge here if he can get out of this one. Next pitch on its way. Right down the middle again. Wow. Wow. I'm not sure about that one. That looked like strike 2 from me, but it was called ball 4. An interesting call there. We've got a runner on first after Lewis walks. And that'll bring up number 33, Ramsey. Kyler Johnson looking here, taking his time on the mound. He's going to throw that one hard, but up high. A 1-0 count here with Lewis there at first after a walk. So Kyler Johnson was throwing pretty well before that. They're going to call time, and Lewis is going to get a courtesy runner over there. That's going to be number 7. Looks like Mikhail Gillespie, the courtesy runner at first. So Johnson, 1-0 count here on Lewis, the first baseman. Gillespie's going to get a pretty big lead there. Johnson's going to turn back, throw it over to first, but he gets back in time. Count remains 1-0, and a runner on first, 2 outs. Let's see what Kyler Johnson can do to get out of this thing. Throws back again. Doesn't like how big of a lead Gillespie's getting over there. Count still 1-0 here at the plate. Let's see what Kyler Johnson does for the Vikes. And next pitch on its way. Strike 1 right there, 1-1 count. Great pitch inside edge of the strike zone there. Fastball. Something that you're going to get guys lots of time on that inside edge of the strike zone. They don't like it. One of the harder balls to hit. Herrick's going to call time and head out to the mound. Talk to Kyler Johnson for a little bit. Try to see what they can do here with 2 outs, runner on first and a 1-1 count. See if they can get out of this one. So Johnson, 1-1 count. Gillespie getting a large lead over there at first. He's going to go. Torrin Herrick's going to throw down to Evan Scavato, and they're going to get him. The throw down after Gillespie steals second. Got a pretty good jump, but the pitch down. Torrin Herrick throws down to second, and Evan Scavato was there to put the tag down on Gillespie. A great play there from the Vikes, from Torrin Herrick. Something that the Vikes are looking to get out of him a lot this year. Looked really solid there, throwing down to second. Great play. We get out of this one with no damage done, and we head to the top of the third. Let's see if we can get things going here. Puyallup looking to get their bats going in the top of the third there. This last inning, they could use a run here. Coming up for them is going to be Connor Ellingson, Warren Bryhop, and Drake Anderson. So 8-9-1 for the Vikes in the top of the third. We'll be back shortly. So leading off for the Vikes, I was wrong. Forgot about that double play ending the second. Is going to be Torrin Herrick. He's looking to get things going. The bat's going. He did have a big hit in the bottom of the third last game. A big triple that he actually scored the 1 run that Puyallup put up last inning. Let's see if he can do something similar this time. That's going to hit him in his left shoulder. So a leadoff hit by pitch for Torrin Herrick is going to put him on base and bring up Connor Ellingson. Let's see what Ellingson can do if he can deliver. He was the one who hit the RBI single last time to bring in Herrick from third for the Vikes against ER. Number 25, Connor Ellingson. So Connor Ellingson stepping in, runner on first, nobody out, looking to do something. Deliver for the Vikes here. That would be huge. Once again, Ellingson with the RBI last game against ER for the 1 run. First pitch, good pitch. Called strike 1 there. So we've got no 1 count. Connor Ellingson looking to deliver, kind of a utility man, looking probably going to be a utility guy this year for the Vikes. DH this game, played short for the first 2 innings last game. And next pitch on its way, up high, ball 1. He checked that one but held it back just far enough for a 1-1 count. Nobody out. Runner on first for the Vikes, looking to get a run here in the top of the third. Give themselves a little bit of a lead here in the third, the last inning of this game. We got going pretty early. Looks like we could even be done before scheduled game time. That would be something. And that ball is going to be the courtesy runner, Devin Fuchs, over there. Gets going, takes a steal, but Connor Ellingson fouls that one over the first base fence. A 1-2 count on him. Fuchs is going to head back to first. So Connor Ellingson looking to deliver here, keep things going, and advance the runner there on first. Hopefully he can get on base. Let's see what he can do with nobody out. The 1-2 on its way from Carlos Hernandez. Nope, he's going to step off and step back to put Fuchs back in his place there at first, the courtesy runner for Torrin Herrick. The 1-2 on its way. Down low and outside. Ball 2. We've got a 2-2 count. Nobody out. Runner on first. Let's see what Connor Ellingson can do. So once again, Ellingson, a junior this year, will play shortstop at sometimes. Will sometimes play second, sometimes DH. Kind of just a utility man for the Vikes this year. We'll see where he ends up, but has battled for this position he's got. He check swings at that one, and they say yes, he did. So that'll be the first out. He swings and strikes out there. We've got one out, runner on first, and that'll bring up Warren Bryhop. The right fielder, number 17, Warren Bryhop. So Warren Bryhop stepping in for the Vikes here with a runner on first, one out. Let's see what he can do. Warren, a senior this year, has just fought hard his entire time at Puyallup. Never really has had the chance to play until this year. Looks like he's going to be the guy in right field. That's going to be Fuchs, who's going to steal second, and they're going to throw him out there. So they throw down, and we have nobody aboard now. So Weiss having to talk with Bryhop. Looks like that was possibly called. Looks like he could have just missed a call there. Weiss not very happy over there. Fuchs gets thrown out down at second. Good play by the catcher. So Bryhop stepping in, a 1-0 count, 2 outs. Let's see if he can get a board and bring us to the top of the lineup. Give Puyallup a chance to get some runners or get some runs on the board. That'd be nice. Carlos Hernandez, the 1-0 to Warren Bryhop. Strike one there, 1-1 count. As I was saying before, Bryhop looks like he's going to be the guy when Johnson is on the mound. He'll be playing over in right field. Has battled for that spot and earned it. Let's see if he can do something here. 1-1 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. That's going to be a 1-2 count. With 2 outs. Bryhop looking to battle and get on board any way he can for the Vikes here in the top of the third. One, two count here. Up high. Ball 3 there. Looks like we've got a 3-1 count for Bryhop at the plate. Let's see if he can get on base. He's looking to. And the 3-1 on its way from Carlos Hernandez. Inside. Wow. That looked way inside in the batter's box there. But called a strike 3. We had a 2-2 count. That one was way inside, but called strike 3. Couple interesting calls here from the umpire tonight, but let's see if Puyallup can battle back. Coming out on the mound is Tegan Aiden. Tegan Aiden looking to close this one out and just get this game over with a tie. Let's see if Aiden can do that. He's coming out on the mound. Tegan Aiden has worked hard this offseason for a while now. He's looking to deliver. Tegan Aiden, actually the brother of Cody Aiden, a Puyallup alum who's now the pitching coach for the Spokane Indians, an affiliate of the Texas Rangers. His dad's the coach of the Seattle Studs, who's a collegiate summer ball team / semi-pro. I actually announced for them as well. So Tegan getting his chance here in the third. Let's see what he can do. Can be wild at times, but also can throw pretty well for the Vikes. Let's see if he can do that here. It would be much needed in the bottom of the third. We've got a tie ball game. Coming out for Rogers is going to be, I can't tell yet who's going to be out there for them. Let's see. Out for Rogers is going to be the second baseman, Tyler Neal. Let's see if he can deliver that pitch. So Teagan looking to battle here for the Vikes. We'll be back in a sec. Excuse me, that's going to be the first baseman, Ramsey, coming back out. As the third out of last inning was during his at-bat, the throwdown, getting the man stealing second. So, Ramsey will come back out, get another chance here at the plate. Facing Teagan Aiden on the mound for the Vikes. Teagan looking to do something big here. And first pitch on its way inside. Ball one, a 1-0 count. So once again, Teagan coming, looking to do work for the Vikes this year. On the mound, just like everyone. A spot that needs filled. That ball barrel right field. Going back is going to be... So miscommunication out there in right field by Jonas Kim. And Kyler Johnson is going to put... So miscommunication in right field. Kyler Johnson or Jonas Kim didn't talk out there. Looks like they had a little collision. That ball bounced out of Jonas Kim's glove. Weiss is going to head out there, make sure he's all good. So a triple there to get things going is the first baseman, Ramsey. So just a little miscommunication. Let's see what Aiden can do to get out of this, if he can get out of this with no damage done. The second baseman, Tyler Neal. So Tyler Neal stepping into the plate against Teagan Aiden here. Infielders in for the Vikes. First pitch on its way. Good pitch there from Teagan Aiden. Strike one, no one count. So once again, that ball barreled out into right center. Good shot, good piece by the first baseman, Ramsey. A little miscommunication by Jonas Kim and Kyler Johnson out there, though. Sounds like neither of them called mine or they just ignored it, but bounced off one of their gloves. Next pitch, up high and inside, a 1-1 count here for Tyler Neal at the plate. Teagan Aiden looking to deliver. Let's see what he can do here for the Vikes. The ump's going to call time there. Have everyone step out. So the 1-1 count here. They're going to call time still. Something going on in the Rogers dugout. But we're back at it, Teagan Aiden. Next pitch way inside. Good work by Torrin Herrick, though. Keeping that in front, getting it in his glove. We've got a 2-1 count here in the bottom of the third. Nobody out. Runner on first. Teagan Aiden looking to battle back. Let's see what he can do here. And the 2-1 on its way. Inside. Kind of an interesting spot. Has changed a lot for the ump here tonight behind the dish. Has been called strikes a couple times. Has been called balls. Just an inconsistent spot. But a 3-1 count here. Teagan Aiden on the mound. And next pitch on its way. Swung on. Fouled into the fence. Full count here. 3-2. Aiden looking to deliver for the Vikes. Let's see if he can do it. That ball looked a little high, but swung on by Tyler Neal. So he stays at the plate here with a full count. Nobody out. Teagan Aiden looking to get him here. Let's see if he can do it. And the 3-2 on its way. Swung on down the first baseline. That's going to go foul. And he stays here at first. Count remains 3-2. Remains full. Nobody out. Runner on third. So Tyler Neal battling here at the plate against Tegan Aiden. And the 3-2 on its way. Up high, ball 4. We've got runners on the corners. Nobody out here in the bottom of the third, and that'll bring up the right fielder, Iseda. So Tegan Aiden looking to battle back with runners on the corners here for the Vikes. Let's see what he can do in the bottom of the third. Runners on first and third. Nobody out. Iseda, the right fielder, at the plate. Rogers, 9-man in the lineup. First pitch on its way from Tegan Aiden. The runner's going to steal, and he's going to be there safely. We've got a runner there at second and third as the runner advanced there off the steal. Tornherrick couldn't get him. I guess you should say didn't want to, as if he threw it down. More than likely the runner would have came in from third. And next pitch on its way inside. Good work by Tornherrick there, keeping this in front. A 2-0 count for Tegan Aiden. Let's see what Tegan can do here. Runners on second and third. 2-0 count. That pitch swung on and missed. Got him there. Good pitch from Tegan Aiden. 2-1 count. So Tegan looking to battle back, struggling so far this inning. But he has the opportunity to bounce back. Let's see if he can do it. 2-1 on its way. Down low, ball 3. A 3-1 count here for Tegan Aiden. And first pitch up high, ball 4. That's going to load the bases. Nobody out. Herrick going to go out there and have a word with Tegan Aiden here. He's looking to battle back. What would be nice here is a ground ball, be able to get a force out at home. That would be real nice here. But we do have the bases loaded, nobody out, and Rogers is at the top of their lineup. Now batting center fielder number 2, Michael Dewar. So Dewar stepping in, the leadoff man. His first at-bat, he got out. Let's see what he does here against Tegan Aiden on the mound for the Vikes. First pitch from Aiden. In there. Strike 1, good pitch. Down low in the bottom of the zone. But gets him looking there for strike 1. Once again, bases loaded. Rogers in a very good position right now. Curveball inside. That curved a little too much, though, for Tegan Aiden. We've got a 1-1 count. Nobody out. Runners on first, second, and third. Bases loaded. And next pitch up high and inside. Ball 2, a 2-1 count for Tegan Aiden. Let's see if he can get out of this thing. That would sure be nice. 2-1. Next pitch up high inside. 3-1 here. He can stop his third straight walk here. 3-1 count, looking to battle. That's going to be Weiss heading out there to the mound. Looks like he's going to have a word with Aiden and call in the infield guys. So Tegan Aiden struggling on the mound for the Vikes. He's looking to bounce back with bases loaded, nobody out. A 3-1 count here at the plate. Could be a dangerous position for Puyallup. But once again, lost that first game against ER. In a dangerous position here in the bottom of the third. With 3 guys aboard, nobody out. But once again, it's a jamboree. It's 3 innings. It's also 3 innings. Some guys maybe would stay on the mound that got pulled just to get more guys some time. So there's plenty of things you can say. Up high, ball 4. That's going to bring in a run for Rogers. And that'll win it for Rogers. But since we're in Jamboree, getting some work in. we're going to finish out this inning here. And Rogers is going to go up 1-0 in the bottom of the third. That'll win it for them, but we're going to keep playing. They got bases loaded, nobody out. And now batting Carson Kent. First pitch from Tegan Aiden. Strike, wow, ball one there. Excuse me, I was wrong. So Tegan Aiden looking to battle. That one up high. Ball two, a 2-0 count. So a 2-0 count for Tegan Aiden, and he's looking to battle back. Let's see what he can do. Struggling so far on the mound for the Vikes. Good pitch there, strike one. Two 2-1 count, bases loaded, nobody out here for Tegan Aiden in the bottom of the third. Swung on and missed, got him there. A little bit of chat on that one from Tegan Aiden. We've got a 2-2 count. That looked like a solid pitch there from Tegan Aiden, but once again, can be a little inconsistent at times, but throws hard. Battles on the mound for the Vikes. Looking to do something this year. Outside, ball three, we've got a full count. Also, a little thing, make sure to come back on Tuesday. Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Puyallup will take on Auburn. Their first actual game. That's going to be ball four. Walk another runner in. Keep the bases loaded. Nobody out. So Puyallup will face Auburn Tuesday night, 7 p.m. here at Heritage. But also, if you can't make it out, make sure to tune back in here at V of the V live on YouTube. Now batting Ashton Barton. So via the V live on YouTube. Stay here. All home games this year. That one going to be over to Carter Pierce. Get just under his glove. That's going to score one at least. They're going to relay it down. Score two. So Rogers is scoring quite a few runs here. That'll bring in two for Rogers. They take a 3-0 lead in the bottom of the third. But yeah, this year on Via the V, we're looking to do lots of big things. Added video this year, adding a color commentator. Ben Schumach, as I've said before, not with me today, but he will be here Tuesday. Down in spring training right now. So he's looking to bring a little humor. Also, if you haven't seen it yet, check out the V of the V website. We'll have the links to the most recent games on there. We'll also have some post-game articles written up about the games. Ben's doing that as well. So we'll have those published on there. Go check it out. Link is in my Instagram bio at TannerPierceOut02. Go check it out. Next pitch from Tegan Aiden up high. 2-0 here. Runners on first and third. Nobody out. Rogers with a 4-0 lead. And next pitch, swung on, missed. Good speed on that one from Tegan Aiden, throwing hard. We've got a 2-1 count. He's looking to battle back, get out of this inning. A struggle for him so far in the third. A little upsetting outing for Tegan Aiden here today. Just struggling on the mound. Was hoping to start off on a good note, but we know he can bounce back. I know he's got it in him, so he will be back, I'm sure, this year. Once again, runners on first and third. Rogers with the 4-0 lead in the bottom of the third. So Puyallup's going to go 0-2 today, but once again, 3-inning games. Some different situations. Both games through really well the first 2 innings, but a couple guys scheduled, and we just wanted to get some looks for those guys. So they came in in an actual game. I'm sure those starters would have stayed in both. That one way out of the way. That's going to be ball 4 and load the bases once again with nobody out. And they're going to bring in a new guy for Tegan Aiden, a struggling outing for him. Just not what he was looking for. Looking to come in and be a dude on the mound for the Vikes this year. Not really what he was looking for. Going to be disappointed after that. Incoming is going to be Isaac Femler Jr., also another guy looking to fill in a big role for the Vikes this year. We'll be back shortly. Isaac Femler on the mound. Make sure to stay here. So once again, Isaac Femler stepping into the plate. Stepping onto the mound for the Vikes. Here, taking over for Tegan Aiden, who had a rough outing. First pitch from Isaac Femler, strike one right there. Good pitch. So Femler, a junior this year, looking to be a guy in the rotation this year for the Vikes. Could do that. Strong arm. Throws pretty well. Has some good command. That next pitch fouled over the first baseline. Over the fence there. An 0-2 count here. Isaac Femler on the mound for the Vikes. Looking to get his first out. Let's see if he can do it here. And the 0-2 on its way. Curveball. Great pitch from Isaac Femler. Interesting. Called up high. We've got a 1-2 count. Even the scoreboard operator down there thought it was strike three. Cleared the scoreboard there. But 1-2 count. Bases 1-2 count. Bases loaded here. Nobody out. And next pitch. Swung on. Going into right field. That ball pieced up. That's going to be Warren Breithaupt in right field. That's going to score a couple for Rogers. That's going to put them up 6-0 here in the bottom of the third. They've got runners on second and third. So big inning here in the bottom of the third for Rogers. They're doing some work here on the Puyallup guys on the mound. So the Puyallup pitchers, the relief guys, so far struggling. Both starters, though, have looked solid. We'll see what they can do, though. Looking this year, swung on, missed. Good pitch from Isaac Femler with runners on second and third. So Puyallup this year going for their 12th straight SBSL title. That's the goal. That's what they're looking to do. Hopefully they can do that. Will be a journey this year with some guys on the mound, and if they can't get their bats going like they've struggled to today, that is not a good sign. But Still got a little bit. Still have till Tuesday till their first actual game, and a little bit, and then play again Thursday. So Puyallup looking to battle. Next pitch swung on, going up over the fence here behind home plate. We've got a 1-2 count. Nobody out. Runners on second and third for Rogers. Once again, be back here Tuesday night live on V of the V. Puyallup takes on Auburn Trojans here 7 p.m. at Heritage. Try to make it out. If you cannot, tune in. And we will be here. Our first regular season game. That ball barreled into center field. That's going to score 1 at least for Rogers. And that's going to score 1. Runners on the corners. A big inning for Rogers here in the bottom of the third. They've scored 7. And Isaac Femler, first 2 guys have got a hit off him. And that'll bring up the catcher, Key. So Rogers hitting well here. Puyallup relief guys, both games today struggled a little bit, but they'll be good. Still got time to get back into the flow of things for the season. Plenty of time for the Vikes. But, so March 12th, we've got Auburn. That's Tuesday night. Friday night, Beamer here at 7 p.m. Should be another good game. Then, March 20th, that is the following Tuesday here, 7 p.m. against Curtis. That'll be a good one. And then after that, March 22nd versus Wilson, 7 p.m. an out-of-league game. That should be another good one. So, Puyallup's got quite a few good games coming up. Their first five games are at home, 6 at Heritage, as their 6th game is against Rogers, but Rogers is the home team. So, I'm not sure if I will be streaming that one or not. Just make sure you stay tuned at the Puyallup Viking Baseball Instagram page or Puyallup Viking Baseball on Twitter. Both of those, we will keep you updated about the streams of the games, the Vikings season so far. And curveball in there. Good pitch from Isaac Femler, but inside. We've got a 2-2 count. Runners on first and third for Rogers. Let's see what they can do here, if they can get out of this one. Once again, an 8-run inning for Rogers here. Big inning. Pitch outside. 2-0 count. Count. Runner on second for Isaac Femler on the mound for the Vikes. Looking to get out of this one. We've got 1 out in the bottom of the third. Swung on, barreled up, going over the fence along the first base line. That's going to be a foul ball. 2-1 count. 1 out. 1-2 count. See if Isaac Femler can battle out of this one. And next pitch on its way. Same spot over the first base fence there. Foul ball. 2-2 count. So once again, all of this year, we will have post-game write-ups done by Ben Schumacher, who's going to be the color commentator as well. Those will be posted on the V of the V website. Just go to my Instagram bio, Tanner Pierce 02. You can find him on there. That ball over to second base to Evan Scavato, who's going to make a backhanded play. Throw it over to Carter Pierce. Get the second out of this inning and advance the runner to third. But we do have 2 down now. So go to the V of the V website. Link in my Instagram bio and Twitter bio, actually. You can find the post-game articles there. And you can also find the most recent games, the link to the most recent games, the live streams for that. Puyallup's going to bring in a new pitcher. That looks like it's going to be Devin Fuchs. So Devin Fuchs looking to do work for the Vikes here. With 2 outs, looking to finish this one off. Let's see what he can do. We will be back shortly See if he can get the first out. So 2 outs. Coming in for the Vikes is going to be number 34. Let me figure that one out. Swung on, miss. Good pitch there. For the Vikes, we've got a 0-1 count. Coming in to close this one out. Let's see if they can do it. That would be nice. And get out of this one. Rogers with a big game. That's Wyatt Jones on the mound for the Vikes. That ball barreled up into center field. Jonas Kim is going to be there to make the grab to end this one. So thank you for tuning in today once again. We will be back. Vikes will be back Tuesday night against Auburn, 7 p.m. Tune in here or try to make it out to Heritage. A rough couple games for the Vikes, but they will battle back. I'm sure they'll be back. No doubt about that. I mean, once again, it's a Jamboree. You never know what's going to happen. And you know that Jamborees, there's some different situations, stuff like that. But still, rough couple games for the Vikes. They'll bounce back, though. We'll see you on Tuesday night. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Tanner Pierce. We'll see you later.